keeps you spinning round.
On the beach. That's where they did the last All My Friends.
I know which one. We play there when they went home. At the last of my friends.
Check, mic. Check, mic.
You can hear the language from it. Maybe when it's too loud on the side.
All right, late start tonight. Some technical difficulties. All my phone's taking a crap, everything. But Moni and Christian saved the day. Thank you, Moni, for your phone. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Probably say says that it sounds good.
My phone's taking a crap, everything. But Moni and Christian saved the day. Thank you, Moni, for your phone.
Yeah, the homies are saying that it sounds good.
Okay, cool. We're good. All right, showtime. And of course the fire. Always on time, always on cue. It's one of those, we gotta just take a deep breath before, especially since I'm supposed to do a guided meditation after this, but I've just been running around trying to figure out electronics for the last hour.
That doesn't align with meditation.
No,
right?
it doesn't.
Okay.
Maybe we should just do a guided drinking session instead. No.
Guided meetings instead.
Hi. Oh, there. You're not in the mic. You're over there. Welcome to Live by the Socially Distant Firepit, number and week 46.
Wow.
Whoa. You know what that means? That means I'm officially at 90 songs right now that I've covered since last May, I believe. Like the end of May. Yeah. So thank you for joining me. As you can see, I have not my acoustic guitar tonight. This is a different type of an acoustic instrument. If you watch the Halloween special, I did play, I think, a couple Cure songs on this. But I'm excited to bring the koto back out. This is a traditional Japanese instrument. It's over 1,000 years old, originated in China. Not this one in particular, otherwise it wouldn't be out here. Otherwise I would have sold it a long time ago and been living in a big house somewhere. Yeah. But this is my mother's koto, actually, and she used to play in, I guess, in like a traditional Japanese orchestra. I have been playing it. It's been featured on some Strange Phases stuff, even the Bigsby Knowles on Preacher Teacher. That was when I was just confident enough to do like one hit. I'm going to attempt to play it now. Yeah, I'm playing a slow dive song tonight, Blue Skied and Clear, from their third record before their first breakup, Pygmalion. And I did figure out a tuning for this song. It's a little lower than I was practicing, but whatever. So yeah, it's 13 strings, and basically the bridges are movable, and you just kind of tune them up to the dogs barking next door, and whatever key that they're in is the key that I tune the koto up.
Fire me just in time.
It's there's always one thing. It's like, oh, the fire's going, then it's that. Or then, oh, the phone is dead. And, oh, the mic doesn't work. Oh, the battery went. And this is why this all needs to end, so we can go back, so I can just play live for you. Like, you can be right there in front of me. Yes, so am I. I'm glad you charged it. Okay, so as this is going on, after I play this song for you, I'm going to do a guided meditation tonight. Back by popular demand. I don't know which one I think I'm going to do like a reflections on suffering. I think that'll be a good one for right now. Because God knows we're all going through suffering every moment, every second, every minute, every year of our life. I mean, that's just part of it, right? So the whole idea is we just learn how to look at suffering in a different viewpoint, a different way, and learn how to live with it rather than try to push it away or extricate it completely from our lives. And I'm going to compress that all in 10 minutes. All right, let's see.
The dogs agree.
The dogs agree. Because everyone knows before a good meditation, you need a couple sips of this.
I'm gonna ask if they can hear the dogs.
Mm-hmm. I think you definitely can. Oh, come on. Let's just give it a minute here. I'll talk to you while this is going on. I mean, this is my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want, right? Yeah. So, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing?
Vanessa Andreas just walked in. I'm gonna say hi to her.
Oh, Andrea. How are you? You made it.
Little doggo emoji.
Nice. Hope you're doing well down there. Down in the Great South. Here we are in the middle north.
Jess
And-
Conrad just logged in too. If you want to say
Hi, Jessica. How are you? See, this is kind of fun. Now I can see who's on. Like, I never know who's on.
I got you, homie.
Oh, there we go. Here's our cue. Okay. On the koto, slow dive. My best attempt at blue skied and clear. You say money in our lives, wallet full of water, all seas fall in order. good. You say love, and it sounds so sweet. You say money in our lives, what it matters in our lives. Follow mice, blind mice. Follow mice, blind mice. You say laugh, and it sounds so good. You say love, and it sounds so sweet. You say laugh, it sounds so good. You say love, and it sounds so sweet. Fall in order.
Yes!
Thank you.
Right!
That-
Beautiful.
Thank you, Moni. Thank you,
So
Christian. Thank you for being here. It's such a pleasant surprise.
If you want to do it again, no one will.
Might do that after we end here. I might play it one more time. Thank you for what? That was Slow Dive, Blue Skied and Clear on the Koto. I think I pulled it off. And we had minimal dog barking during that, so we made it.
People saying that was breathtaking.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Les 99 says that.
Oh, Matt.
Matt, okay.
Cheers, Matt.
And Roman, fire emojis.
Thank you all. So, yeah, I like your translation.
Yeah.
You're like, and fire emojis. We've got a
Fire.
face with heart eyes.
Fire emojis like this.
We've got a couple, 2 hand claps and a raise the roof.
And then some hearts. There's plenty of hearts.
And we've got double hearts.
We got the praying hands.
the praying hands with a purple.
That is saying no offense to Slow Dive, but that was much better.
Ah, well, praying hands to you for that.
And Garden 2 Table is Bliss says hi.
Hi. And so here we are. That was the music portion of the night. I'm gonna do something. I've only done it a couple times. This would be session number 3 of the guided meditation part. I am feeling confident enough to do this for you because... Is that a rooster?
It sounded like a chicken.
A chicken.
Yeah.
There's like, I love this. There's like dogs, chickens. I can't wait for Daisy the raccoon to come back.
I saw Daisy when I got here.
What?
Yeah, when we got here, she was right there.
She's back?
I thought it was such a normal thing that.
Oh my god. I haven't seen her since last year.
Yeah, she was right there.
Roxy's been visiting me all the
Maybe
time.
it was Roxy. I don't
Oh,
know.
she only
I
comes
saw
in the day.
Roxy.
She's the little squirrel. But she comes up to me now. I was on the phone out here, and I felt something on my leg. And I looked down, I was like, Roxy! And she's like, she stands up on her hind legs and like, yeah, she's like,
50 trees today.
almonds, please. Yeah. So yeah, Roxy's back. Roxy's here. Apparently Daisy's back. All kinds of shit. My whole life is just surrounded by wildlife. I did a hike the other day and I did post on Instagram stories. I went way in the backwoods where we were. You know, I went back there and I kept going like towards Mount Wilson, and I saw a coyote stalk a squirrel, and it like this like jumped in the air and nosedive, grabbed a squirrel and ate it. And then yeah, it was all these little strange insects. It was amazing. Like the further back you go, the more exciting it gets in nature. So the more dangerous it gets too. But you know, hey.
We stopped at deer.
Yeah, we saw the family of deer. I saw one. It was really grown up. It was one of the little ones, but it was big. It was like a very young, strong deer. Yeah, and it leaped through the field. It was great. That is my life nowadays, guys. By the way, I'm just like out, and I think I live in my backyard at this point. So let's do this guided meditation, so I can get to drinking and smoking and ruin all the work that I did. So I'm gonna get in.
Can we join you for the meditation?
Absolutely, yeah, that would be amazing. And I'm gonna get in a little closer to the mic so my voice can get all bassy and calming. Let's do this. All right, there we go. Hi. Now I'm with you. Now we're close. So let's do, I'm kind of just pulling this one out of a hat. Hopefully I don't talk too fast, stutter, or forget how to pronounce words. Like relax, calm your mind, and things like that.
That's a good start.
Right. So we're gonna do, let's do just, of course I'm gonna compress it. This is IG Live. I don't want to destroy anyone's, perfect cultivated ADD. So we're gonna do 10 minutes of a reflection on suffering. I don't know why, it kind of came up randomly, I pulled like the first thing that came to mind. So first of all, just make sure that your back, shoulders, and your neck is all in a straight line. You could be sitting in a chair like I am, on the ground, in fancy positions, whatever you want. And then let's just close your eyes, or you can keep them open or half open. It doesn't matter. Let's just get here. Let's all just get to the moment, what you're experiencing right now. We can start by just relaxing all the different parts of your body. You can start with your feet. Just put it in your thought and relax that part of your body. Your ankles, calves. Relax your knees, thighs, pelvis, buttocks. Slowly move up to your stomach. Relax the small of your back, upper back, chest, Now relax your hands, your wrists, forearms, upper arm. Move up to your shoulder, neck, your face, chin, nose, mouth, eyes. Relax your forehead and the rest of your head. Survey your entire body, just if there's any tension or any uncomfortable spots, just put your mind to it and relax that part of your body. And breathe gently, don't force it, doesn't matter how deep or how quick or slow, just at your own relaxed pace. Bring in the atmosphere, any noises you might hear on my end, through the mic, any noises you might hear where you are. Just let it come to your attention and let it gently pass. Forcing away nothing, but not clinging to anything. Let the dog barking come into your thought and then let it pass like a cloud in the sky. Just let it pass. Maybe start paying attention to the breath right now. Every little moment in the in-breath, every little moment on the out. Letting all the environmental sounds just come into your thoughts and then let them slip by. The in-breath and the out-breath. Now let's bring into our thoughts the first thing that comes to your mind, anything that has caused you suffering or pain, or anyone that might have caused you any suffering or pain, the first thought that comes to your mind. Let that sit with you just for a minute. Don't attach yourself to the emotion, but don't throw yourself away from it either. Just observe it, staying right in the middle, feeling the emotion of it, of that suffering, but at the same time just witnessing it, observing it. Maybe it's a feeling of anger or resentment. Maybe it's a feeling of loneliness or a feeling of separateness. Agitation, frustration. Let the environmental sounds just come through and pass. And bring your thoughts back to that feeling of suffering, and let's think about what caused that suffering. Person, yourself. What caused that pain, sadness, anger, loneliness? Can you see maybe how all the grief that you're feeling, maybe how you've taken away something from it, maybe a lesson, maybe a growth in your life? Can you see maybe how the person or persons that cause you that suffering, how maybe that was a growth in their life, or how behind that ego, behind their actions, there's actually a being that wants to be free, that wants to live in compassion? Let's think about that person or those people and put them into your mind and forgive them for how they made you feel or how they hurt you. Can you see how it's all connected with your life and the reason you are here today, and perhaps even doing this meditation is because it's all led up to this one moment out of millions of moments that is the growth of your own life and your understanding and your release of suffering. Think of those people and say, I forgive you. I forgive you. 'Cause only when we can be free of all those emotions of the anger, all the hurt, the grief, the frustration, the loneliness, 'cause only when we can be free of that can we help ourselves and help other people be free of their suffering. Maybe it's something you did to somebody else. Maybe you caused someone suffering. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to forgive ourselves, and that's really the first step we need to make before we can live free in the world or help anyone else live free in the world. Look at yourself, imagine yourself and forgive yourself. And just see how that it's all perfect, everything that has led you to this point, any of the mistakes you feel you have made, just forgive yourself. I forgive you. Just forgive yourself. I forgive you. Oh, I'm on camera. Yeah, it takes a minute to come out of those. Even when you're guiding them. Yeah. So, thank you for joining me at Live by the Socially Distant Firepit number 46, and for anyone that stuck around during the meditation. That was for you. So, because I know these things aren't for everyone. But hey, I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's Live by the Socially Distant Firepit. This is number 46. I played Slow Dive, Blue Skied and Cleared, and we did a meditation on reflections of suffering. Monica and Krishna are in the house. And I just want to say next week I'm coming remotely. I mean, it's always remote, but not in my backyard. I'll be webcasting live from Eureka, California with Pablo Mercia and his new house up there. I'm gonna be visiting him. We're gonna be hiking the redwoods and all that good stuff, and we're gonna do a little fire pit in his new backyard together. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Join me next Saturday. Thank you. I love you. Be safe. Be good to each other, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, and I should say, if as cliche as it may be, it's a beautiful meaning, and that is, I meet you in the place where you and I are one together, and that is Namaste. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for your phone.
Keeps you spinning